evening, one and all present here. I think I request everyone to stand for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. This is Vanilla, Assistant Professor, Physiotherapy by background of Mobility India. Invite for this Convocation 2023. And there is a very powerful quote on graduation, which says, education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world, was said by Nelson Mandela, and which I like, and it is for our graduates, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Okay, with this note, I request Mr. K.L. Vinay, our Secretary of Mobility India, for opening of Convocation 2023 and for the welcome address. Welcome, sir.
After the thundering success of Chandrayaan-3 mission yesterday, day before yesterday, we have now assembled here for one more thundering success of all our students here. For the convocation ceremony of our MPO and BPO graduates. As they say in Hindi, success का अपना ही एक अदा है, जो भी मेहनत करता है उस पे फिदा है. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I, on behalf of the governing body, on behalf of the management, and on behalf of all the students and the staff of Mobility India, I welcome all of you to this historical moment for all of us. I welcome all the guests, students, alumni, their parents, to be a part of this wonderful program. Let me begin by honoring our chief guest, Dr. Ravindranath. He's an eminent cardiologist, professor of cardiology at the Jayadeva Institute, vice chancellor of the prestigious Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, and his professional qualification being, he is a MBBS, MD General Medicine, DM Cardiology, DNB Cardiology. He has more than 31 years of experience, teaching experience. He has several awards to his credit. The list is very long. Sri PM Naik Memorial Award, Dr. B.C. Roy Award by the Government of Karnataka, Nada Chetna Award by the Ranga Chetna for his contribution to medical services. Dr. Ravindranath has got more than 50 international publications and 7 national publications to his credit. He's the president of the Indian College of Cardiology 2000-2012, president-elect and chairman, scientific committee, Indian College of Cardiology, etc., etc. I now request Madam Albina Shankar, Executive Director of Mobility India, to hand over the memento to Dr. K.S. Ravindranath. Our next guest, Sri David Constantine, he is joining us online. He is joining us online. He is already there with us. He is the past president-elect of the ISPO from 2001 to 25 and the present chair, founding board, International Society of Wheelchair Professionals, 2020. We welcome you. We heartily welcome you, sir, to this program.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I also take this opportunity to heartily welcome Dr. R. Rajesh Roy. He is the Rajesh Shenoy, sir, sorry, the director of the Padma Shri Group of Institution, Bangalore, from 1996 onwards till date. He is also the director of the Padma Shri Medicare Services, Bangalore, from March 2011 till date. He is the Dean Faculty of Allied Sciences, Allied Health, Science and Physiotherapy, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka, from February 2012-22 till date. He too has a lot of academic credentials to his credit. He has done his graduation from Karkala in the medical microbiology. He has done his master's in medical biology from the Kasturba Medical College. And I now request Alvina madam to kindly hand over a memento to Dr. Rajesh. I also welcome Shri Claude Tardif online. He has joined us online, correct? Yeah. He is the immediate past president ISPO Belgium. He is a consultant rehabilitation assisted technology and former head of physical rehabilitation program at ICRC. We welcome you, sir, for this program. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I also welcomed Shri David Dadwin, ICRC Regional Physical Rehabilitation Project Manager for India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Maldives. He is based at New Delhi. He has been working for ICRC since 2011 in various countries like South Sudan, Tajikistan, China, Myanmar, and presently in India since 2020. He has a background in physiotherapy from the Iran University of Medical Sciences and a master's in public health from the University College, Ireland. Currently, he is undertaking 2 additional master's programs under humanitarian leadership from Lucerne University in Switzerland and as well as motion analysis from the University of Dundee in Scotland. He is a sports lover and his mission is to push back the people to exceed their limits and hoping for more smiles and good moments in people's life. I request Ritu Ghosh madam to kindly hand over a memento to Dr. David. With this, I request our MC, Vanilla madam, to kindly take over. Thank you very much, please.
Thank you, sir, for welcoming the dignitaries. So now it's very important for this important event to get the blessings of the Almighty. So I request all the dignitaries for the lamp lighting.
रवेरस्तं समारभ्य तावत् सूर्योदयः रवेरस्तं समारभ्य तावत् सूर्योदयः यस्य दृष्टे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं
Thank you all. Now next, I would like to call upon our academics and technical director, Ms. Ritu Ghosh, to share the academic report. I need an assistive device, my reading class. Good evening, everyone. So respected dignitaries on the dais, our chief guest, Honorable former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, Karnataka, Dr. K.S. Ravindranath, Professor Rajesh Shenoy, our guest of honor, David Constantine, ISPO President and Chair of International Society of Wheelchair Professional, and Claude Tardif, immediate past President of ISPO, Mr. Navid, Regional PRP Manager, ICRC, Shri KL Vinay, Secretary, Mobility India, Executive Director, Albina Shankar, Mobility India, and dearest Mobility India, our graduate alumni, graduating students, colleagues, and friends. I'm very happy to present brief academic report. It has to be really brief of last year, including a brief journey of why Mobility India took the responsibility of developing workforce. So basically, Mobility India was set up in 1994 and observed that the people cannot access rehabilitation services. Unavailability of trained manpower in less resource settings. One second. Why it's so every journey begins with small step. Since inception, 1994, Mobility India conducted many informal trainings to build the capacity of local professionals working mainly in the less resource settings. And it was, why it is running actually? I'm not changing. Go back. So it was our first formal training experience of training 10 women with 10 women with disability in Bangalore. Okay, there's some technical. I have a direction that I should wait. So just to continue. So when we started in 1994 and we were traveling the rural settings, we realized that there are not enough trained manpower and Mobility India has to do something. We started doing a small on-job training to build the capacity of local professionals. And then gradually in 1996, we decided to train 10 women with disability in all. And in 1998, the Mobility India stakeholders recommended that Mobility India should set up the Training, Research and Rehabilitation Center, and which we did the foundation in 1999. And then in 2002, we initiated the training program. And to start the training program, it was not an easy step because we were not trained teachers. So we had to also develop the curriculum to meet the need, that what kind of a magnitude of skills and what kind of a competencies which is required to work in a less resource settings. We had tailored the curriculum in that way. So it was not an easy task. So from 2000 to 2002, we were developing the right kind of a curricula, which with the expected competencies. And in 2002, we came to this building. It took 3 years to build this building. Am I right, Albina? And why it took that long? Because we wanted to make it accessible. We wanted to make it accessible for physical disability, for people who can't see and who cannot hear. And though there are still a lot of limitation, but we tried our best. Nayas, got it? Okay. So I took you to the journey that this is the slide. You can see that in 1996, these 10 women, all with disability, were trained. And that was our first formal training experience of training these 10 girls. And now they have completed almost 24 years. What's happening? 24 years, and they are running it independently. And you can see you're already in this building, which we shifted in 2002, and we started the training program. And as I said, that we had to really draft a curriculum, which was a challenging task. And then we initiated a formal course in prosthetics, orthotics, and rehabilitation therapy in 2002. And then what we did is it was a new experience. So we did an evaluation of first batch, second batch, third batch to really tailor the need that what is required in the field. We visited in the home where our graduates were working. We talked to the people, we talked to the stakeholders. And then our staff were trained in prosthetic technology. And David would remember this picture. And then we integrated the wheelchair service provision in our services, as well as in the training delivery. And in 2007, we received the ISPO accreditation for our single discipline course. And we were the first institute to become the ISPO accredited institute. And in 2008, we initiated our first bachelor degree course affiliated to Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science and recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India. And today our master students are graduating first batch. So we started in 2020, the first master degree program in prosthetics and orthotics. And presently we are conducting bachelor in prosthetics orthotics program, master in prosthetics and orthotic, certificate in rehabilitation therapy. And our university has already initiated the PhD program. And maybe I would request our dean to highlight something on the PhD program when he gives the address. So basically the 21 years of continuous challenge. It wasn't an easy journey in contributing to the development of workforce in 36 countries for us, understanding the dynamics of continuous change internally and external environment, designing and selecting the most effective intervention strategy, looking into the good practices, and diversity gave good foundation to Mobility India program and learning environment. I again like to thank all of you who have been the part of this journey, yet not the easy one. So our students, as you can see in the slides, mostly they are from South Asian region and mostly from India. And the interesting for after 21 years of our involvement in developing a workforce, a change, what we have seen is that from the 30% of women representation has moved to 40%. So in India, the women scientists are in rise, so as our prosthetist orthotist women. So we are very, very glad to report that. And of course, we are, as a research institute, we are actively involved in research activities, networking, and as well as in publication. There are many projects undergoing where one or two I would like to highlight. One we are doing with Oxford University, UK, which is ongoing on 3D printed breathing powered prosthetic arm for children. And one with the Indo-US government funding on co-designing evaluation technology transfer of pediatric wheelchair. The most something to highlight to this audience here that dignitaries here, that we have Mobility India has set up a first ISO testing lab following the ISO guidelines. And as you can see in the images that there are 3 types of tests we do. And now the many manufacturers are showing interest to test their product. So this is something which was the outcome of our research activity, and our master students are engaged using this lab. Our next example of a research project is the example of 10 years of public and private partnership collaboration work on developing first indigenous prosthetic knee joint, developed by IIT and supported by Society of Biomedical Technology, SBMT, Ministry of Defense, Bangalore, and Mobility India was a clinical partner for this project. This is a very interesting research project which we wanted to highlight here, that collaborating with World Health Organization and other associated partners, University of South London, and we have done the research in 4 countries, as you can see in the slide, on incontinence technology. And soon we are hoping that in September last week, we will have a dissemination workshop, and some of you would be invited in that forum. I would like to inform that our graduates, some of the graduates are placed internationally. They work presently in some of the leading organization, and there are many more. And this achievement is not possible if we do not have a right stakeholders to support us. And one of the important stakeholders are the industry partner, who allows our graduates for the exposure visit, for the clinical placement, and also, their job placement. So these are the few examples, and I would like to thank, and in the audience, we have representative from the few organizations here. So thank you for coming and joining us. So with this, on behalf of Mobility India, I sincerely thank university officials, Honorable VC Sir, for coming here, and Dean of Allied Health Sciences Physiotherapy, Rajesh Shenoy Sir, who have been really instrumental from the inception for promoting and helping us in all the stage possible. Whenever I have any problem, I go to him. So thank you for such a big support. Mr. David, you are online, and I have met you in 2005, and since then, we have taken the wheelchair services and training to our next step, and I hope that we will have a similar support as a ISPO president and chair ISWP. Our immediate past president, Mr. ISPO Claude Tardif, you have been a great supporter, great guidance, and I hope that you would continue to doing so. Mr. Navid from ICRC, thank you so much for giving support as and when I come to you. And I think most of the time I don't listen, no. So thank you, and thank you for doing that. And our board members of Mobility India who are in the audience, as well as Secretary Sir, and those who are not here, thank you for allowing us to do what we wish to do, just to be creative, innovative. And I hope that this kind of a similar support we will have in the future. And our executive director, so we also expect that we have a similar support, which you have been doing for all these years. And organizing group members from all the departments who have really worked very hard for this event. And at the end, Mobility India very much appreciate for the opportunity to serve our students. And we look forward in continuing in serving you better in the future. And I personally thank each of you, and special thanks goes to at the end. Usually I forget, but a special thanks to my colleagues who work day and night in achieving MI's dreams and our dreams. So thank you, Jai Hind. Thank you, ma'am, for taking us through this wonderful journey of 21 years in the education and the research. And we are privileged to be part of this journey from its inception. And thank you a lot for your support and guidance and all the members. Next, we move on to the graduates address. With lots of love and pride, I take great pleasure in welcoming our beloved graduates for the graduate address. First, I would like to call Mr. Karthik Anil. He's from Kerala, India, who has completed his master's in prosthetics and orthotics at MI, currently working as a clinical prosthetist and orthotist in Foot Secure, Bangalore. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody. I welcome the prestigious guests here assembled, all the proud parents, respected teachers, staffs, and non-teaching staffs, all the seniors, juniors, and all my dear friends. Thank you for being here and being a part of our graduation ceremony. I express my greatest regards because I've been one of the few people who've been in back-to-back graduation ceremonies. So to be at this juncture, to exchange and express our feelings and emotions among our classmates, colleagues, and everybody here, and a walk down the memory lane is a very joyful experience. And it's also a good thing to come back to our home. So Mobility India has been part of my life in its own way. And I wish to thank my parents, God, and all the teachers and my guides who have supported me throughout this journey. And yet I cannot forget my cheerful classmates, as well as all my dear friends here. So thank you, Mobility India, for providing a lifetime of experience. And this has been a hard journey for us too. There has been ups and downs, but everyone's been there to support us all the way. And it's because of everyone we have been here and we are still here. And I'd like to thank everybody and all the graduates present here who has worked hard and struggled and never let go. That's why you're still here. And so we work in a very social environment. We are workers, we are medical workers, and we stand here to provide services. So even if you provide a service which helps to make a small difference in this big world, it's a very big honor. So thank you. Let's strive to achieve that.
Thank you, Karthik. I could say that graduates are the masterpieces of Mobility India, and you are one of them. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Kajal Sharma from Delhi, who has completed her master's in prosthetics and orthotics at Mobility India, currently working as prosthetist and orthotist in Bionics Prosthetics and Orthotics, Hyderabad, for sharing her experiences.
Good afternoon to all. So good afternoon to all the chief guests, those who are present here and those who are joining us online, and to all the respected faculty, all the staff members, my dear seniors, my dear juniors, and my batchmates. So moving from Delhi to Mumbai, I never thought it will be an easy journey. And yes, it wasn't because early morning, late night studies, and even coming on the Sundays also, because the faculties will also be there. But single second that we have spent in Mobility India, it gives us some learning. And that same learning we are applying outside the world also. So Mobility India gives us a lot. Mobility India built us as an individual and made us a professional. And I'm really thankful to my batchmates, because throughout the 2 years, I have never felt that I'm living away from my home. And to all the faculty members like Meenakshi ma'am, she is very supportive throughout the year. And she's like, okay. So if we are having any problem, we can come to Meenakshi ma'am and she will solve it within a minute. She will not take much time. And yeah, I hope you guys missed us, because I have missed MI a lot. And Ritu ma'am, I can't say, means I don't have any words for her, because she is an inspiration to me. Whenever I see her, I just looked up and I want to become like her in my future. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, Kajal, for the wonderful words. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Chowda Druvin from Gujarat, who has completed his Master's Bachelor in Prosthetics and Orthotics, ISPO recognized, and currently working in Divine Rehabilitation, Rajkot, for sharing his experiences.
First of all, Vande Matram, Vande Matram, Vande Matram. So Vande Matram is like a mother, and I would like to thank Meenakshi ma'am and Ritu ma'am for acting as two mothers for me in Mobility India, because whenever we get emotional, we do get emotional in life, and they supported me in my bad times. Now, before I start, I would like to thank everyone for giving me everything that I have in this life. My personal journey was started when my grandfather took initiative to choose and help people, and then my father and I will continue their lineage. Starting from the quote from King Marcus Aurelius, consider, I would like to share it with graduates, my colleagues and everyone who are into this field. Consider at what price you sell your integrity, but please, for God's sake, don't sell it for cheap. For all of you who are working, I remember the day I came like a goat, and now I live like a lion. Similarly, for short time in which I'm practicing, I've encountered many patients that are not only mentally, but physically and psychologically drained, financially drained. Looking up to them, the institute like Mobility is a temple to them. I'm ending the quote from Acharya Chanakya: a great man is born and made by his deeds, not by his birth. And another one is from Osho, that is, life begins where fear ends. And there is nothing called as fear and failure, just a story to live in. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Druvin. Happy to see a line from Gujarat with a piano. Okay. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Vanisa from Kuwait, completed her Bachelor in Prosthetics and Orthotics, and now pursuing Masters in Prosthetics and Orthotics at Mobility India, to share her experiences.
He has made everything beautiful in its time. This is a verse from the Bible, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 11. A very good evening, respected members present over here, all the guests. I'm very happy and excited. I think all my batchmates know how excited I am to stand right here. It's a privilege and honor to represent my batch and to address the audience right here. So I welcome everyone, including the trainers, teaching and non-teaching staff of Mobility India, my seniors, juniors, current batchmates, and my old batchmates. So it's very hard to sum up everything that has happened the last 5 years in 2 minutes. But all I remember is in 2017, my BPO 10th batch, we all gathered around in classroom number 2. And I remember my father holding my hand and leaving me there, giving me a big hug and waving goodbye. And I did not know what to expect the next 5 years. And definitely it was a tremendous journey. It was definitely a roller coaster, but I'm so happy that I chose Mobility India as my college in order to succeed with my true passion of becoming a prosthetist and orthotist. And so along with that, I'd like to say that Mobility India has not provided just an opportunity for me to become a great prosthetist and orthotist, but also it has molded me into becoming the best version of myself. So I'm extremely thankful to Mobility India for providing all of us, representing my batchmates, all of us this opportunity. And another thing is that I'm very honored to stand here because doing my master's, I'm receiving a bachelor's award, which is a very special moment for me. So thank you again, Mobility India. So along with that, I'd like to say that apart from all the academics and all the teaching, Mobility India has provided not just academics, but also molded us into becoming different versions of ourselves, the better versions of ourselves, and also has found a lot of different, gems within us, which I'm extremely happy and proud of. And coming to the thank you note, there are so many people I'd like to thank. First of all, my parents who are right here. I'm Daddy and Mama. So I'm extremely happy that my parents are here and I dreamt of this day all my life. And I hope I made you proud standing right here. And I'd also like to thank all my other family members who are not able to be here. My sisters, their husbands, and the new member of our family, baby Nathan. This one's for you. And along with that, I'd like to thank all the teaching, non-teaching staff of Mobility India. There are so many trainers and so many people who are missing right here, which I'd like to thank, starting from the head, Albina ma'am and Ritu ma'am. These are like the pillars of Mobility India. I look up to you both so much. And it's not just about the academics. Even in our personal life, I remember Albina ma'am and Ritu ma'am, even if I sing a small song, they'll appreciate. So those small talks with them matters a lot, and including all the trainers, starting from Meenakshi ma'am, Rajdeep sir. All these trainers have given all different kinds of life lessons, which I'll never forget. There are a few trainers which are not here, Kamraj sir, Jibanjit sir, and Danamani sir. So many people right now who are not here. I'd like to thank all of you for all the hard work and the nurturing you have done, because it's not easy to handle all these students from different parts of the world. But I'm very thankful and grateful. And I think from my batchmates, I'd like to say a big, big, big thank you to everyone, all the members of Mobility India family. And last but not the least, I'd like to thank God, because for this great opportunity, He has done great wonders in all our lives, including mine. So all glory and honor to God. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vanessa, one among the gems of the graduates of MI. Now I invite Mr. Abdullah Muhammad Ahmad Al-Faqih from Yemen, completed his associate in prosthetics and orthotics, ISPO recognized, for sharing his experiences.
Hi, good evening. So first of all, congratulations to everyone. What does graduation ceremony symbolize beyond the joy of accomplishment and the promise of new beginning? It's a moment attached in our memories that encapsulate years of learning, growth, and transformations. It's reminding us of the languages we have mastered, or the philosophic, ideological we have explored during our journey. However, whatever would we be without the unending support of our families? It's often from them that we first learn the value of hard work and the pursuit of knowledge. For me, the success of graduation has not been a journey to be done by myself. I need to express to my caring, supportive, their indomitable faith in my abilities, patience, love, and endless encouragement have been my strongest pillars during this educational journey. How can words adequately express the appreciation I feel for their unwavering support? Have you ever been a part of a place that inspires you to dream, explore, and achieve, and things could be much better? For me, Mobility India was that place. Thank you. They presented me with opportunities to learn, grow, contribute towards making meaningful impact. Working with them has instilled in me the spirit of leadership, the value of teamwork. Let me give a small story. The first user I have done with he was a right transtibial amputee. That was his first device. I did it for him. It wasn't a big deal. So few months as the procedure we follow in Mobility India, he came for a follow-up. I was walking down the stairs and I saw him. I didn't recognize him. He recognized me. I didn't recognize him. And he looked me in the eyes. Something was there, but I couldn't. So he was standing. He came on a wheelchair. So he was standing simply. This could be easy for you, but for me, that time I was speechless. How can we as graduates contribute to society? This course has equipped me with the skills, knowledge, and burning desire to play my part in that. Moving forward, it's my solemn pledge to utilize this education for a betterment of our society and the world. I believe that no matter where our careers take us, we have shared responsibility to give back to our communities and help those who are less fortunate in whatever capacity we can. To conclude, I ensure that my graduation speech is not merely a farewell note. It's a testament to my journey, the trials I overcome, the people who have shaped me, and my ambition to you, my learning to bring about positive change. I would love to end my speech with, I'm really happy, okay? But unfortunately, we have seen and lived the pandemic, COVID-19. We have seen it and lived it. It was very bad. It was really difficult. So I want you to know that today we are here. Today is not my day. It's not yours, graduates. It's all of ours. Was it easy? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. 3 years away from the family, away from the country. It wasn't easy. We handled it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. I think sweetly he is called as the professor of MI. So now next I would like to invite Ms. Tejawati, who has completed her certificate course in rehabilitation therapy, RCA recognized. Just to give a little background about her, she comes from a rural village in Karnataka and having hearing impairment. And that's how she was diagnosed when she was 13. and she was having around 69% of hearing loss, but still she joined the program. And with the support of, please come. And she was with the support of all the faculty, she was able to complete the program. And currently she is actively involved in the community projects in our Mobility India CBR project. So we welcome, and over to you.
Hello everyone, myself Tejavati. Hello everyone, myself Tejavati. I have studied at art in Mobility India Chicken. When I came here, there was a hearing problem. So it takes little more time to understand the things. So in this journey, my trainer Soma Madam and Vinila Madam and my friends helped a lot. So when it comes to my rule of party, and now I working as a RT at Mobility India Chicken. Now Sudha Madam, I thought I was very helpful and guide this, and so I am very happy. So and Albina Madam giving me opportunity to learn therapy. So yeah, so thanks very so much, and thank you very much Mobility India, and thank you all my friends and teachers.
I think, thank you, Tejavati. This is the success of Mobility India. Like when they joined, so they were just not able to speak English even, but she completed the course and now graduation, she's able to convey in English. So that's our success. So thank you, Tejavati. I think next we will move on to the graduate certification, for which I would like to invite Ms. Saraswati, Senior Manager, Academic and Library Administration, to announce the graduates who would be receiving the degree.
I, Saraswati, Senior Manager, MBA, MBLS. Happy for being a part of Convocation 2023 case ceremony. Mobility India ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯು ಆಯೋಜಿಸಿರುವ 2ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಘಟಕೋತ್ಸವ 2023ಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಕಾರ್ಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಜಯದೇವ ರುದ್ರೇಗ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಶೋಧನಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು, ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ 7ನೇ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಾಗಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೆ.ಎಸ್. ರವೀಂದ್ರನಾಥ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ, ಗೌರವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಡೀನ್ ಅಲೈಡ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್, ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಶನಾಯ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಮೊಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಹೃತ್ಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರಲು ಬಯಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಹಾಗೂ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಗಣ್ಯರಿಗೆ, ಮೊಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಆಡಳಿತ ಮಂಡಳಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ, ಶಿಸ್ತುಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರುವಂತಹ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೂ, ಅವರ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗಳಿಗೂ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಸಹೋದ್ಯೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೂ 2ನೇ ವಾರ್ಷಿಕ ಘಟಕೋತ್ಸವದ ಆದರದ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಶುಭ ಸಂಜೆ. Now, I'm honored to declare that second Convocation 2020-23 degree awarding going to start by our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K.S. Ravindranath. Sir, I am privileged to request our Chief Guest, Dr. K.S. Ravindranath, sir, to award the degrees to our students. Yeah. Please, sir. I present the candidates whose names are set out in the list for the master degree in the prosthetics and orthotics discipline, as they have been examined and found qualified for the said degrees from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Karnataka in 2023. I'll call upon Mr. Ravi, MPO graduates, is going to receive his PG certificate from Chief Guest Dr. K.S. Ravindranath. So, I call upon Ms. Kajal Sharma to come on the stage to collect the certificate. Ms. Fancy Sharon, be ready to collect the certificate. Mr. Lokesh Sharma, be ready to collect the certificate on the stage by Dr. K.S. Ravindranath, sir. Next, I'll call Mr. Balaji. I request Karthik M. Anil. I request Mr. Karthik Anil be ready to receive the degree. I request Miss Surya to come on the stage to receive the certificate. I present the candidates whose names are set out in the list for the bachelor degree. In close. Okay. Mic देगो. I present the candidates whose names are set out in the list for the bachelor degree in the prosthetics and orthotics discipline, as they have been examined and found qualified for the said degree from RGHS Karnataka. I'll call upon the name first, Mr. Sanyam Bhattacharya, Nepal. I request Rahul to be ready. Rahul GP. Mr. Edumalai from Tamil Nadu. I request Mr. Shiva Reddy from Miss Vanessa John. Be ready to collect the certificate. I request Maria Alpen Exmar D, Tamil Nadu. Next, I call upon Rahul Kumar Sinha. Now, I call the name Miss Siadat from Jammu Kashmir. It is a request, Mr. Getil Tammy to be ready to receive the certificate. Mr. Hari Krishna from Kerala. I hope Preeti Ranjan is available. Lol, yes. Mr. Dhruvin Naveen Chandra. Please come on the stage. Miss Tania from Jammu Kashmir. I request Mr. Gokul Krishnan from Tamil Nadu to be ready. I call upon Mr. John Prem from Tamil Nadu. Finally, it is Mr. Sridhar. Mr. Sridhar. Now I present the candidates whose names are set out in the list for the prosthetist and orthotist degree, as they have been examined and found qualified for the said degree from International Society of Prosthetics and Orthotics. I'll again call Miss Vanilla John to receive the ISPO certificate. It is an international certificate as a prosthetist and orthotist. I request to come Maria Alpin Exit. I request Rahul Kumar Sinha to be ready to receive the certificate from Chief Guest. I appreciate Siadat Bhatt to be ready and come on the stage now. Mr. Getil Tommy, please collect the certificate ISPO Prosthetist and Orthotist degree from the chief guest. Mr. Dhruvin Naveen Chandra. Sorry, Miss Preeti Ranjan. Dhruvin Naveen Chandra to come on the stage. Miss Tania from Jammu Kashmir. Mr. Gokul Krishnan to be ready. Mr. John Prey from Tamil Nadu to be ready. Sridhar, yes, from Tamil Nadu. Sridhar, yes, Tamil Nadu at the last to receive the ISPO certificate. Now I announce the candidates whose names are set in the list for Prosthetics and Orthotics Diploma, Associate in Prosthetics and Orthotics. They have passed degree, sorry, it is a diploma from International Society of Prosthetics and Orthotics as well Mobility India. Both a certificate. Abdullah Muhammad Ahmad from Yemen. I hope Tariq Kahil Nasir is available he is from Lebanon. I request Akil Matthew John to be ready. Students are very happy. Akil is receiving. I thank you so much. I thank you so much for awarding the degrees to our students. Now, I really gratitude to request thank you very much, sir. I'm really gratitude to request our guest of honor, Professor Rajesh Shanai. He is the Dean of Allied Health Science, Rajiv Gandhi University, to award certificate for those students who completed rehabilitation course, curriculum and recognized by Rehabilitation Council of India, as well as wheelchair service training package set by the World Health Organization. Sir, I present the candidates who have completed certificate in rehabilitation therapy and they're receiving the certificate from RCI New Delhi. First of all, I call Miss Akkama Devi from Karnataka. I request Mr. Subhash to be ready to receive the certificate. I request Sudhamani from Chamraj Nagar. Sudhamani from Chamraj Nagar. Miss Manjula from Chamraj Nagar, Karnataka. Miss Savitri to be ready to collect the certificate. Miss Sarojini Raita from Orissa to be ready on to come on the stage. Wait, Sarojini, wait. I request Kajal to help her. Kajal, please help her to get in. I request Ramakant Nag. I request Miss Veena Kulkarni from Karnataka to come on the stage to collect the certificate. I believe Mr. Mallikarjun is in the hall to be ready. Miss Tejavati. Miss Tejavati. Mr. Puneet Kumar. I request Miss Anupama to be ready. Mr. Yeremiya, your name will be called for the next. Mr. Naveen Kumar. Miss Manjula Kanchanagari Manjula. Kajal. Come on. I request Bhaskar to be ready. Bhaskar is requested to come on the stage. Mr. Kolla Anil Kumar. Mr. Kolla Anil Kumar. Miss Swati. Now I announce the candidates who is going to receive wheelchair service training package set by World Health Organization. They have been examined and found qualified for the said certificate from Mobility India. I start with PG students. Mr. Ravi. I request Kajal to come on the dais to receive your certificate of wheelchair service training package certificate. Miss Pansy. Miss Pansy. Miss Miss Surya. Now I call UG students, Mr. Rahul Kumar. Mr. Rahul Kumar Sinha. Mr. Getil to come on the stage. Mr. Getil, come on the stage. Miss Preeti Ranjan. I request Miss Tania to be ready. Tania. Gokul Krishnan from Tamil Nadu. John Prem from Tamil Nadu to be ready on the to come on the stage. Now I'll start calling the diploma student, Mr. Abdullah Muhammad Ahmad. Mr. Tariq from Lebanon. Miss Tejavati. Puneet Kumar. Miss Anupama. Mr. Ermia. At last, Mr. Naveen Kumar from Andhra Pradesh. Miss Sudhamani. Miss Sudhamani from Karnataka. Mr. Subhash. Congratulations to all the students, PG, UG, and diploma and certificate students who have graduated and received certificate. Subhash. No. I thank you, Professor Rajesh Shanai, for awarding the certificate very patiently. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations for all the graduates, my beloved students. Thank you very much. Subha Sanjay, Jai Karnataka, Jai India.
Okay, thank you, Saraswati. So now we move on to the convocation address. Now I invite guest of honor, Mr. Navid Dadbin, Regional Physical Rehabilitation Project Manager, ICRC New Delhi, for the convocation address.
Thanks and good evening to all of you, respected dignitaries on the dais and online. So this is a great day for all of us. Let me share a few words about the collaboration between the International Committee of Red Cross, ICRC, and Mobility India. This started in 2004, and a year after, this was on services, and a year after, We extended the collaboration on capacity building and formal education. This is where we are now. Till then, we have this collaboration. It was not only to build the capacity or support to the infrastructure of the faculty side, but also ICRC identified and sent students from all over the project we have all over the world to here. So in this batch, Tarek is one of them. So great. So thanks. So this collaboration also continued, and in Assam, where Mobility India is supporting also services there since 2019, we are also supporting them. So the intention of ICRC for this collaboration is to strengthen the sector, and the human power is the most important component of it. So it's a pleasure for us to be part of this event, not only to see you, but also to congratulate to Mobility India for all the successes, and happy to be part of it. For the ISPO, what was discussed, so ICRC also continued its support to Mobility India for obtaining the accreditation for ISPO Cat 1 and Cat 2. This is again another pleasure for us. So let me come to you on a personal note. I'm also a physiotherapist. So today is a very important day for you, not only because you're getting graduated, it's a big responsibility. Till today, if you have done any mistake in your services or in delivery of services, it was said that you're still a student. From tomorrow, you're not. So big responsibility. Maybe one thing I like to share, my experience when I also graduated, is that be strong and brave when you face a challenge, when you encounter a person, and in the treatment, see what you don't remember or you don't know, go and learn, and don't say that, oh, I know it and do it. This is very important. So your connection to university and to faculty and to your classmates won't stop. If there is a continuation for that, please be serious on that. We count on you. You are the future of this country and this sector. So big club for all of you, and great to have been here. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Navid. Now we move on to the next guest of honor, Mr. Claude Tardif. He's an immediate past president of ISPO, Belgium. He's joining with us online for the convocation. So over to you, Mr. Claude.
Well, thank you. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So thank you. And I would like to congratulate all those who have successfully completed their training. And a special thanks to those who have completed their master, the first group who have completed their master. I think it's another big step, and it's another way of showing how Mobility India has grown over the time. We have seen it from Ritu at the beginning. She explained to us their journey, but I can see it since I've been let's say involved or collaborating or in touch with Mobility India. I've seen the institution extending not only the service provision, but also the opportunity for training for prosthetic and orthotic, but also for professional like the rehabilitation technologies or the certificate in rehabilitation technology, but also in wheelchair. So congratulations to all those who have completed their training. I'm also would like to welcome you in the community, because now you will join the community of service provider, prosthetic, orthotic, and wheelchair. You will also join a wider group of service provider, which is linked to assistive technology, that Ritu mentioned at the beginning when she said that she needed assistive products to be able to reach her speech. You can see I'm also using these assistive products to be able not to read it, but at least to see the screen perfectly. Okay? But I would like to make the link between the successful moon landing of India yesterday, or the day before. I cannot tell the name in Indian. My Indian is not good enough. But for the scientific who have been behind the successful landing, it was the first success was to land on the moon yesterday or 2 days ago. things will continue now for the scientific, because as they will start to get information from the the device which is on the moon, they will continue to learn, and it will exactly what will happen with you as the professional, as my predecessor, Mr. Navid, have said. You start a new learning curve. You're practicing, you will have to exchange, you will have colleagues to exchange with, you have other professionals with whom you will exchange, and you will continue to know. And even me, which I graduated in at the end of the 80s, I still continue to learn, because new techniques, everybody is different. Each patient you will see will be different. Okay, and this is important that you keep not only contact with Mobility India, but you continue to look at read professional journal that you discuss with other professionals you will meet, and but also you as newcomer, okay, or for those who are just coming into the profession, or for those who have been in profession and came to Mobility India to go higher in their education. You're also representing the profession. Prosthetics, orthotics is a small profession, but you have the responsibility now to act as a professional and to make, in all the country where you can come from, to make the profession to be seen as a real profession, okay, and as a profession that bring an added value to the rehabilitation and medical care to a certain level. And I would like to finish my speech by talking to those who have completed their master degree. And I know, you, maybe some of you will go to the PhD, maybe you will go to do some research, but I would like you to think research outside the technical part. And we have seen example from motivation, from not motivation, but Mobility India, and you will see their research is about technology. However, okay, there's a lot of people talking, researching in technology, trying to find the best solution, trying to find the most affordable one, the best, etc. But the most important, more for me, the most important thing to make sure that nobody will be left behind is system. So if you think that, if you think of doing research, try to think outside the technical part and try to think about the system. How the system can reach more people, how can the system be more efficient in providing services, so costing less money, okay? And how can any system in providing prosthetic, orthotic, or wheelchair can reach whoever could be reached and who could need this type of services. So once again, congratulations to all the guys, right? Congratulations to Mobility India personnel, faculty member, technical staff, everybody at Mobility India. Special thanks to Abina, who have been behind, and special thanks, of course, to Ritu, okay, who have been, I know, at least for me, quite a leading force behind all the success of Mobility India. So it's my pleasure to let you know, because I wanted to make a small speech so you can also enjoy on your side your graduation ceremony. Congratulations to everybody, all the students. Congratulations to Mobility India, and thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Claude, for joining with us today. Next, now I invite guest of honor, Professor Rajesh Shenoy, Dean of Allied Health Sciences, RGHS Karnataka, for the convocation address.
Dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, proud parents, and graduating candidates for the day, and the students of Mobility India. It just looks like yesterday when I was here for the first graduation. Time flies so fast. I wish all the best for the graduating students. And I just want to tell you one word, that degree can get you an entry, but it is the skill and the empathy which will take you higher up. So please keep this in mind and always see that you learn new skills. And coming to Mobility India, I have been associated with Mobility India since the day this course started. And I have been along with them for this journey, including the master's program. I'm proud that Mobility India, one of the few institutions which offers this master's program. And in the coming days, Mobility India will also be a research center for PhD. So we are framing the guidelines, and hopefully soon, I think next session, we should have some candidates also. I hear some of the PG students are interested to take up the PhD. Most welcome. And research is a part of an academic institution where you have interdisciplinary research. You can do a lot of new things. And I wish in the coming days, Mobility India sets up a bio innovation center. I think they should take it up because startups are coming in a big way. And if you see a majority of the startups in prosthetics and orthotics, there are a lot of them spread across the world, most of them working on exoskeletons or bionic arms. A lot of things are going on. 3D printers are there, artificial intelligence is there, machine learning is there. So a lot of things, a lot of innovations are happening. And I think students like you who come with the out-of-the-box ideas, I think this should be the right place for you. And I think they should start an incubation center in the coming days, which should be unique kind of it's in India, first of its kind. I think I request Albina Madam and other members of the Mobility India management group to take this seriously. And I think there are a lot of funds available from the government also to do this. And this will be a very good initiative. I wish you all the best again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We take your words on the skills and empathy, which is very important to move to the greater heights, and also your support for Mobility India to move on to the next milestone. Thank you, sir. So now I invite the guest of honor, Mr. David Constantine, President, ISPO, and he's also the chairperson for International Society of Wheelchair Professional, US. So he's joining with us online for the convocation address. Over to you, Mr. David.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
David, if you can be a little louder, please, if possible.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much, Albina and Ritu, for inviting me to represent ISPO on this wonderful occasion. I'd like to congratulate all of you today, all of the graduates, on a wonderful achievement of passing out of the excellent institution Mobility India. I'm sure for many of you, the journey's been a difficult one and a challenging one, and some of the speeches from the representatives of the students really showed that, how you've come along as people as well as graduates. Some of your colleagues may have not made it to the end of the course. However, you being here today means that you have. You stayed and persevered, studied and practiced, and satisfied the examiners that you are competent and capable of going out into the world as a qualified professional. You should be very proud of that. Personally, I have great fondness for the institution of Mobility India, particularly the room you're in today. Some amazing things have happened to the sector. I'm a close colleague and friend of the founder of Mobility India, and have worked with Ritu and Albina for many, many years, who've always been very supportive of the work I've done. The organization I co-founded in 1991, Motivation, forged a great collaboration with MI. It was one of the most important partnerships we had in the region. Our role in the sector was to design and provide low-cost quality wheelchairs suitable for the urban and rural settings of countries like India. As a small NGO, this was only really achievable when we formed strong partnerships and relationships with organizations like Mobility India. And Mobility India was one of those who really understood that the training alongside the products and the key to it, the services, is the key to the responsible provision system. And as Claude said, try and think of the bigger picture of the service. And this is exactly the same in prosthetics and orthotics and any other form of assistive technology. For those of you who don't know me, I also use an assistive product. So I'm a wheelchair user since 1982. So you go out of Mobility India as graduates with the opportunity to change the world, much for the better and for the people who you require mobility and assistive technology. You should be very proud of what you've achieved. You may not earn as much as your friends who work in IT or finance, but you will be doing something worthwhile for the world and leaving it a better place. You will no doubt make some great friends at Mobility India, and I urge you to keep in touch with the people you've met and the contacts you've made. It's those really formative relationships early in your careers that will help you in the future. So as president of ISPO, I'd like to thank you all and congratulate you and wish you well for the future. And while I'm here as president, can I very cheekily ask you to become full members of Mobility India and sign up to the organization that will really be able to help you with your continuing professional development, with all the skills and knowledge of all the members that make up ISPO globally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. David, for joining with us today. And you're always an inspiration for all of us here. Next, now I would like to invite our chief guest, Dr. K.S. Ravindranath, former Vice Chancellor, RGHS Karnataka, for the convocation address.
Good evening. It's a great pleasure to be with you on this occasion, Convocation Day. So, Madam Albina Shankar, Executive Director, called me on the phone, and Ritu Ghosh, the Technical Director, Academic Director, to be with this occasion on the convocation. I would have definitely missed a great opportunity if I had not come here. Because I had come here 2014 and 15. I was just then joined as a Vice Chancellor. Dr. Shanai brought me here. So I was just, I have been seeing. So I had again an opportunity to come here about 2 weeks back as a patient. I had some cuneiform metatarsal fracture. Somebody suggested. So I forgot, actually forgot Mobility India. Some orthopedic surgeon suggested. So you can go there, they will give you the whatever that fits into your foot. So give the, so this Sanjay Singh and his colleagues, they treated me. See, I did not come with any position or power. So like a common man I came, the way the compassion, the way the love and affection they treated me, I think this is just, I can't tell in my words. So now we see all the dignitaries. Now there are president, past presidents, which are online, and we are invited guests of rehabilitation, and Shanai, who is the dean of our allied health specialties, and the graduates, they both masters and bachelors and master's degree holders. Today, their parents and their relatives, supporters, and all the faculty members of Mobility India, I think they are celebrating this day. So as a unique celebration. So after giving the certificates, I realized really there are people across all parts of the country. So real India is represented here. See, looking at the basic objectives of this Mobility India is to cater, basically it's a service. So for needy, less fortunate people, to serve them, and how best we can rehabilitate and bring them back to their work. Most of them can be employed, or some of them breadwinners in the family. I think they are doing a great service. So not only the service, they are now they taken up these educations. So giving, educating the graduates, both bachelors, masters and certificate holders. So they are all skilled people. They can definitely serve the people when they go back in a, whatever the culture they've inculcated here. So Mobility India is a unique culture, which is committed to the society and reaching the community. So it is with all compassion and humanity. So it is, I am told, it is totally running by the philanthropists, so non-profit organization. Not many people aware of such Mobility of India is existing. Take even forget about the public, even many doctors, including orthopedic surgeons, who have a lot of problems after operations. They need rehabilitation. Not many people. I think there is a need to, we have to publicize what is the way to do. See, the demand is so much enormous. So when I was telling, so they have picked up few taluks like Chiknaiknalli, Turuvekere, Assam, where what we are picking up people who are less fortunate, they are not able to do some little disability. I think it's only small percentage, minuscule. There is huge problem. More than 95% of the people are denied of this opportunity. They are not able to reach us. So there is a problem is really humongous. So I think there should be a recognition for Mobility of India requires to be recognized. So by what? By through the people to people, they publicize, and these are the ambassadors of Mobility of India. They will spread all over. And I think government of India should recognize and give not a big honor, not less Padma Bhushan. It should be a Bharat Ratna should be awarded to Mobility of India, because not many people can do such a great work, philanthropic work. It is really, I would have missed a great opportunity. Looking at, I was not aware so much of the services, so much of things are being done at Mobility of India. Now the young graduates, you are all, I think you have a lot of opportunities, because there is so much of scope for you to, then you need not search for jobs. The jobs are coming in search of you, people are looking for you. I think that is the way you can be a teacher or a demonstrator. Like, you can do further studies. You can go do your master's or PhD. Now, Shana has announced that the university, Rajiv Gandhi Health University, is going to start the PhD program. So, which is, I think, required. See, we see a lot of developments are taking place. Just I was, when I came last a month back, I was telling. So there is a need to still more do some precise work. Now things are, as mentioned, the artificial intelligence, this machine learning, robotics, and 3D printing. So we have made revolutionize the actually technological process, whether it is a bionic eye, bionic limb. Now we can give an artificial limb with all sensors, with sensory neural network. That is how the things are developed. The problem is we have the technology, we have the things, but the basic thing is the cost. So I think students who are here, who have gone into the depth of the subject, I think they are not just, I think they are more than medical graduates, because we learn only anatomy, physiology, pathology, a little bit of clinical medicine. There they have to learn computers, they have to learn physics, engineering skills. I think it is a conglomeration of so much. I think they are more better qualified than a medical graduate. I think they can come with an out-of-box ideas. So because whatever you do, you come out with some low-cost equipments. See, we have in, I think you must have heard in ENTs, when they lose the voice, they give a voice box, which used to cost thousands of rupees. Somebody has innovated, I think from Rao, I think from HCG. Yeah, it is Vishal Rao, which is costing few hundreds or a few peanuts. I think you come out with some ideas. Now the technology and all, you may suggest a day may come where it should be whatever we do, unless it reaches the needy and the common people, it has no meaning. So I think we have to strive to look at how best we can reduce the cost and innovate things. So that is the importance of your research and doing things. I think the all proud parents are here, so they want to see you again getting back to their work and do something and employ. That's what parents are eager. But for their efforts as students, not only you should work and always develop the culture of what that Mobility of India has given, the service. You should have when you are caregivers, should have a concern and compassion for the patients, commitment. These are important things you should not forget. And always you should not look at the commercial angle. See, you do your service, things will follow automatically. So, you will, even if you treat few patients freely, so many patients will bring some more patients and will become wiser, I think richer. So I think service should be our motto, then rest should follow. I think with this, I again wish you the great future and mobility of India. Such institute should grow more and more. Only there are few, I think in Karnataka, there is only one Mobility India, which is catering, which is producing graduates. I think more and more number. I think Dean is there, allied specialties. So there is no apex body for this. So I was telling, we have all National Medical Commission for medical profession. For Ayush, we have, I think allied specialties should have a what is called a national council. So though we have Rehabilitation Council, I think Rehabilitation Council has recognized Mobility of India, and also International Society also has recognized. I think we should have among the allied specialties. See, whatever doctors we do, operate, ultimately there is what is called physiotherapy and rehabilitation is more important than doing a procedure. So anybody can operate and live like that. Ultimately, getting back, putting back into the work and as a productive person, say a bread earner, that is more important. Alleviating the pain and seeing a smile on the face of the person who has suffered, so that we can do with the rehabilitation and physiotherapy. I think again, I congratulate all of you and I thank the Mobility India for giving an opportunity. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that inspirational words. I think that would help us to move on to the greater heights. Now we have come to the end of the program, closing of convocation ceremony. Now I call upon our beloved Executive Director of Mobility India, Mrs. Albina Shankar, for the vote of thanks and closing of convocation ceremony.
So good evening, a very warm good evening to all of you gathered here. I know we are behind schedule, so I will not take much time. But I think firstly, hearty congratulations to all my students. A big applause. I think it's very low. Come on, I think you all need it. Well done. Congratulations, and there are other students in the pipeline. Next year, they'll be graduating. So I would like to thank Dr. Ravindranath, sir. I think what he said is very, very true for the graduates, for the professionals. I think whatever we learn as academics is fine, but I think it's very, very important for all of us, particularly in this field, as we work with people, with children, and with disabled people, elderly people. All of us got to be very humble, have empathy, and be simple. This is what I was telling to people when I was having lunch. I said, India is in the moon, but the ISRO team, if you really look into the scientist, intelligence, but what I noticed best was the simplicity, the humbleness of each and every member of the staff in ISRO. I think that took them to the moon. This is what the learning we all got to do. Today, you all are graduating, yes, with knowledge, skills, but there's so much beyond that for all of us to take it forward. I was very happy when I heard some of the students talking about it. When he said, when he saw the client recognized him and the smile in the face, and that's what it is. So I think all the students should see that how do we take it forward? What better we do to make changes in their lives. And I'm sure the parents as well, I think you all have chosen the right thing for your children, and your children have taken the right profession. So congratulations to the parents as well. It would not have been easy for you all to choose this particular field to your children. But today, I think you all would have realized what a very good profession your children have chosen. So congratulations to the parents as well. I would like to thank everybody, Professor Shenoy, Naved, of course, my governing body, my staff, my students, Dr. Ranga Boraya and our guest faculty. Thank you very much, sir. I'm so sorry I had to ask her the name. Sorry. Thank you very first. And Mr. Mrityunjaya as well. Thank you very, very much. I've been seeing you all the time and you have been supporting us. So thank you to everybody. Of course, to David and to Claude, I was just telling what we learned from David, what I have learned from David is much, much beyond. Because I see David, what he can do, being in a wheelchair, the motivation, the inspiration, he can go beyond. So if David can go beyond in his condition, I think all of us do not have any excuse, especially for the students and the graduates. We must try to see what best we can do and take it forward. So thank you to everybody. Congratulations to the faculty members as well, and teaching and non-teaching staff. I think that makes a whole lot of difference to the students, because I know even the students have mentioned it. It's not academics. I think in MI, you also learn a lot of values and principles, which is a part of the organization throughout. And I hope you carry it forward wherever y'all are going. Take the message of MI, and wishing you all good luck, best wishes. Have a very nice evening. Every moment comes to an end. So this happy moment, graduation moment, also has to come to an end. That's life's journey, isn't it? So we have to keep going on. That's the journey. So officially, I would like to close this Convocation ceremony of 2023, wishing all of you good luck, best wishes from all of us at MI. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for closing the Convocation 2023. I request all to please stand for the national anthem. Jai. Thank you all. Next, I request the academic procession to start, led by the dignitaries, guests, faculties, to proceed to the open area in the reception for the photo session. Dignitaries followed by the graduates, faculties, dignitaries, faculties, guest faculties, followed by faculties, please march. Okay, now followed by the graduates to the reception area. I think after the photography session, we also will have a high tea. Please join us in the canteen. Thank you. Savitri. No idea. No idea. Huh? Akkama Savitri is not.